What's up, guys? We're back for another video. As you saw in the last video, my car and Tyler's car hit the dyno. My car didn't last. Well, it lasted, but we need to upgrade the injectors to something bigger, so I got those ordered in this video. We're probably going to tackle that later. I'm going to start by raising the car, moving the handbrake, getting the battery tied down, doing all the stuff to kind of get the car to feel how I want it to feel. So we're going to jump right into raising the car right now. So as you can see, we're getting the coilover raised. Just spinning them by hand. I always leave these, I just crack them loose, and then I use this to measure how high I've raised the coilover. Alright, we got the coilovers adjusted. We liked the height that it was at, so we locked the bottom ring back down. We are working on getting the tie rods off now. So I'm doing this to get the front end toe aligned. I also wanted to center the rack because I've had the rack out and it's kind of messy. So I'm gonna get the rack centered and get that all good. Get the front toe aligned, and we should be good there. So we've been getting some stuff done. I've been working on getting a battery bracket built for the battery. I had Safe-Light come this morning and put a glass in. Working on getting the handbrake moved right now.
What the fuck is this? What is this? Why is it wiggle?
I don't know. That's the only one I could find. Yeah. Alright, it's been a minute since I've updated you guys on what we've been doing. Haven't really filmed too much. We pretty much had to pull the whole rear end out of the car to get the camber arms done. Had to pull the diff out axles, all that. Waiting on some bushings to come so then I can get the rear back together. Needed the camber arm bushings. We started building a battery bracket in here. It's kind of together, kind of not. We've been slowly tackling that. We got the front end aligned. Tyler and I got it pretty square looking. Looks alright, something about like that. Now Tyler's getting the sunroof modified because it's a little big, so we had to trim, or we're gonna have to trim some of it out to fit in the hole nice. Oh, we got a little custom heat shield built up. Real fancy. Let me show you guys what we got cocking. Fancy.
DMV, don't get mad.
Straight from the government, even though I technically paid for it. So we got the sunroof in. As you can see there, I didn't really film any of it actually because we were filming something for a different video. We filmed something for the Permatex.
This isn't my
partner
Permatex.
thing.
What is this?
Kind of thing. I don't know exactly what it is. So I'll overlay kind of what we filmed right here. I'll put that up on screen now. Now that you guys saw that, that's why I didn't really film us putting it in, but it was pretty simple. It did require slight trimming to fit kind of in place with the drill holes for the screws and whatnot. So now it's just drying. I got Permatex silicone all around the side. It's Sunday. It's like maybe 6 o'clock almost already, so I'm going to work on getting cleaned up for the night. All right, it's a few days later from where we picked up. I got a few packages in today, so we're going to jump on that. Injectors, I got those in, so I'm going to start working on that. And then I got the bushings I need to put the lower control arm back on. So we are going to jump right into that stuff today and have a productive day and get the car back to the dyno ASAP because our drift event is in just over a week. Alright guys, so as I told you earlier, I've been getting the injector swapped over. I'm just about done now. So I've got the new injectors on. I'm still just tightening down the rails and whatnot and getting them completely sorted. Got to get them plugged in and then put the fuel lines back on, and then we're going to check, make sure we got no leaks or anything like that. But overall, it's a pretty simple swap. The way the rails and the rail brackets are on this is a little bit annoying, but it's easy. I mean, few bolts, they pop right out and then right back on. So I'm going to keep going away, and then that'll probably be it for today. I might start tinkering in the rear, but we'll see what time it is by the time I finish. Alright, as you guys know, I was working on the injectors. I got them fully tightened down. I did prime the pump, checked for leaks. Everything looks okay. Now, once the car does get started back up, I will double check, make sure everything's good there. It's pouring today, that's why I'm home and I'm not working. So hopefully the fuel system is done. Like I said, I'll double check it. I'm going to move on to the rear, I think, here. I got to get the diff back in, get the bushings back on and such, so I'm going to jump into that now. So as you guys can see, we got the fresh bearings pressed into the hub there. Tyler and I got it done on both sides. He came out and gave me a hand. A lot of heat, a lot of PB. We used the kind of little compressor tool we have to suck them on in. No funny business there, I promise you that. So tomorrow I can finish getting the whole rear end back together. Once that's back together and the drive shaft is actually all the way in, I can give it a test fire, check for fuel leaks, and we should be good to tune on Monday probably. So I'm going to reach out to Freddie and whatnot and the shop that I rent the dyno from and make sure that's good. And later in this video, probably, most likely, we should be getting retuned. Yeah. What's up, brother? Alright, so as you guys saw in yesterday's kind of segment, so last clip, we got the rear bushings in right here. And as you can see, I got the calipers dual setup back on each side. I got home from work a little bit ago, so I pretty much just got to put the diff in and get their camber arms fully in, but I've been waiting to do that because I want to pick up some different hardware. The hardware I got isn't long enough for the bottoms. And then I just got to put the diff in. Like I said, I'm going to do that tomorrow after work. It's already a little late. I want to shower, eat dinner, and whatnot. And have a little bit of time to relax. I've been slaving away on this car. So is Tyler. And my uncle. So thanks to them for putting in a lot of work to get this thing done. So tomorrow's the diff. Over the weekend, because tomorrow's Friday, over the weekend, get this thing buttoned up. And I'm praying my tuner can fit me in to finish the tune. He's at FD right now. So it's not looking too hot, so we'll see. As you guys know, we have been hard at work. Got the camber arms on, all that. Got these seats and harnesses, or well, at least the driver's seat and harnesses installed. I think I showed you guys that. And in there, they're installed nice. Got the eye hooks all set up and whatnot. So now I pretty much just have to align the rear end, bleed the hydro, get the tune, and she should be ripping, I think. Let's go check in on see what Tyler's been doing. So Tyler's been out here getting his car back together. It was pretty much a bare shell, no doors, no body kit or anything. So he's pretty much been doing that. Otherwise, I think his car's pretty much ready to rip, so we're going to be getting it next weekend. So as you guys can see, I'm getting my wheel situated here. We got the seats in, we got the harnesses in. I showed you guys that before. We bled the hydro. Look at this, Nice and tight. Nice and tight. The car's
shit spot though, but nice and tight.
Yeah, shit spot. The car's back on the ground. We got the rear end raised, the rear end aligned. This thing's pretty much track ready at this point. Like, it could go to the track, aside from the tune, which we're going Monday. I got a few little things. Like I'm going to put the dash back in because I have the time. I'm going to put the passenger seat in here because I have the time. But mechanically, it should be good for the track. Tyler's got some stuff to do to his car, so we're probably going to jump on that later or tomorrow and get his car done. Lenny's car is at Fab still. Maybe or maybe not getting a cage.
50-50.
50-50. Scotty won't make the first event, but we're gonna have fun. Alright guys, the car is pretty much all wrapped up now, and track ready, I'd say. Aside from the dyno, we go tomorrow. I got the harnesses in, the seats are in, the rear's aligned, the front's aligned, everything's tight, all the wheels are tight and everything's good. Hydro's blade, so it's just a tune. Hopefully that goes smooth. I think it will. I'm pretty confident in the car, no fuel leaks or anything. So what you guys see after this should be me at the dyno or on my way to the dyno, and hopefully she's a ripper. And then the next video will be us at the track. So let's get some stuff done. Alright, we got my car out of the garage. Tyler just got his car pulled in. He's got a little bit to do. Bolt check in the rear. What else you got?
Swap tires and finish mounting the dash.
That's it?
I gotta tighten the lock collars and the coilovers too.
Okay.
I think that's it though.
Nice. So he should be pretty quick, not too much work on his car, and then we should be ready to let it rip next weekend. Woo! So today is Monday the 8th. Today was the day I went and got my car tuned. Well, we didn't go, so the car did not get tuned. Sad, unfortunate. The shop messaged me literally as I was hooking up the trailer to go, and they said a car blew up on their dyno, and I was going to be the last appointment for the day. The car got like stuck on the dyno. I don't really know exactly what happened fully. So the car's not getting tuned. Freddie has no more availability because it's the week of FD. I'll be driving FD weekend as well. So like I'll be having my own day while FD's gone. It's the Monday before, so he is booked for the rest of the week. He has no availability, which is 100%, you know, what I expected. He was already kind of doing me a favor trying to get me in today. So I compared the tune that he had set up for the car with some other tunes that somebody sent me that run LSs. They run a few different setups and whatnot, so their tunes aren't 100% floppable to my car. But everything is very similar. It really just looks like it'll need some fueling up top, because that's pretty much all we didn't get to do was full pulls. So I'm going to go to Ready Set Drift. I'm going to spend my first session kind of logging up top and putting some fuel where it needs to go, because one, the Holly will tell you where it needs fuel and it will put fuel where it needs to put fuel. So it should be pretty fine, but I also feel confident that I can put fuel where it needs to go. Timing and everything is already set. All the weird idle sensors and settings are set and all that stuff. So it's literally just fuel. So I think I can manage that. We're going to send it. We're going to let it ride. So that's going to conclude this video. And the next video you see should be us drifting at Ready Set Drift and hanging out. We're going to be there for the whole weekend, so I'm not sure. Maybe it'll be one video, maybe it'll be 2 videos, one for each day. I'm not sure. We are dropping new merch. Actually, new merch is probably already live by the time you're seeing this. So go to the website, check it out. If I remember, I'll put some on screen right here. The link is down below. It helps us out a lot. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the videos, because we're doing some crazy stuff this year. I can't tell you all the details yet, but we have a lot of cool stuff planned. So subscribe and stay tuned, please. Bye.